association between telomere length and a healthy lifestyle and a healthy aging process. So today we're going to do a simple quick Q&A diving into what telomeres are, what telomerase is, and how we can keep our telomeres in great shape so that we can live our healthiest lives. So first question for today, what are telomeres? Telomeres are actually the protective caps on the end of chromosomes. You can think about them like the plastic tips on the ends of your shoelaces. So why are these telomeres important? So chromosomes that telomeres protect, they contain all of our DNA, which is that molecule that codes our genetic code that determines all of our characteristics like our eye color and our hair color, and it also directs all of our cellular activities. So telomeres, what they do is they actually protect our chromosomes from unraveling. So back to that shoelace analogy. Have you ever had a shoelace that loses that plastic tip? What happens? The shoelace, it frays and ultimately it just can't do its job. And that's exactly the same thing that happens to chromosomes without telomeres. The DNA strands, they become damaged and cells can't do their jobs. So what happens to telomeres as we age? Our chromosomes, they're constantly dividing, and every time a chromosome divides, the telomeres on the ends of the chromosomes, they get shorter and shorter and shorter. And over time, when the telomere becomes too short, the chromosomes, they can no longer replicate and the cell unfortunately dies. So this is where telomerase comes in. And telomerase, it's an enzyme that restores the length of the telomeres. So as the ends of those chromosomes wear down, the telomerase, it actually comes in and builds them back up. And what's really, really interesting is that not everyone's telomeres wear down and are built back up at the same rate. We typically start out life with really long telomeres, then over our lifetime, they gradually shorten. But we know there are many things that actually can cause accelerated shortening of those telomeres, including stress, smoking, being overweight, lack of exercise, and even an unhealthy diet. So what does shorter telomeres mean for our health? Shorter telomeres, they're actually strongly correlated with a number of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, but shorter telomeres, they're most strongly correlated with mortality. So this means that longer telomeres, they're associated with longevity, while shorter telomeres are associated with an increased risk of dying from a number of causes. But the really good news is that telomere shortening, it's a dynamic process, and there are a number of things that you can do to lengthen your telomeres. So how do we do this? How do we lengthen our telomeres? We are very, very honored here at Shaklee to have Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn, who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine or Physiology in 2009 for her research on telomeres and for the discovery of telomerase. And she's actually the chair of our scientific advisory board here at Shaklee. And Dr. Blackburn, she talks a lot about keeping our health span as close as possible to our lifespan. So what's our health span? Our health span is actually the number of years that we're healthy, active, and disease-free. And unfortunately, in most developed countries, we see this dramatic increase in chronic diseases starting at around age 50, meaning that most people live the last 20 or so years of their life with a disease. So how do we lengthen our health span? A healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, not smoking, being active, these are all associated with a longer health span and, yes, longer telomeres. And also supplement usage, especially supplementing with multivitamins, omega-3 fish oils, and vitamin D. They have been shown to be associated with slower rates of telomere shortening as well. This is a really, really exciting area of research, and I encourage all of you to head over and take a look at our telomere study in our Shaklee Health resource under Shaklee Science. A group of longtime Shaklee product users, they were compared to an age and sex matched healthy Bay Area population, and guess who had longer telomeres? So it's never too late to make healthy lifestyle choices. I know this was a complicated topic today, so let me know if you have any questions below in the comments. Thank you as always for tuning in, and bye-bye for now.